last week on Discount Heroes.
This dude's not chill. And then I cast my belly button ring.
This show's not only for the people here, it's for all those woodland animals out there. And I'm gonna summon 2 hippogriffs.
The crowd, which was once having fun, their eyes take on a sinister glow as they begin to turn on each other. All right, your friendly magic, it seems to fill the air, and it seems to be disrupting this hostile magic that these assassins are casting.
And then I'm gonna cast Tidal Rave. And I'm gonna surf the rave wave through the crowd.
Stands up and starts playing the drums to get everybody's attention. And as he does that, he casts Mislead. Who wants to see me die?
Pulls his axe out of its axe hole and raises it high above his head.
To unity!
Yagan quickly moves in to intercept. He quickly dispatches a dozen assassins in just a short amount of time. A never-ending wave of dark figures advancing towards our heroes. And Yagan, in a desperate move, conjures Odaluke's resilient sphere around Maverick as he watches as assassins close in around him. Yagan begins pushing the sphere away, but as he does so, the assassins strike at him. He falls to the ground, dead.
Welcome to Discount
Well, hello, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hey.
Fair to average.
Average to slightly above average.
I'm looking at a huge wiener.
Oh, sorry. Let me get dressed.
Doing okay.
I'm great. I got the next 4 days off of work.
So that's a good part, yeah.
Hell yeah, me too.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
It will actually, it's going to be like July, I don't know, like 11th or 12th or to 18th, yeah.
That's the best we can do. Happy 4th, everybody.
Hope you had a great 4th of July. I hope we did too.
Hope everybody has all their fingers.
Yeah, we don't know if we had a good 4th of July yet. It might be a bad 4th of July.
It could be the most tragic day we've all ever known.
Oh, God.
A meteor just hits the Earth tomorrow.
Why would you say that?
We'll go back to listen to this to remember what innocence was like.
Yeah.
Before the great happening.
Is this innocence?
Yeah.
In
the before times. In the long, long ago.
When we were just eating tree stars.
Tonight, I'm downloading this episode on cassette. I'll bury it.
Well, just imagine if that's all aliens found was our podcast.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
They were like, these people deserve to die.
But they could do magic. No.
I would spit a lot as a kid, and it's because I thought that if aliens came in the far future and they brought people back to life, that they'd find more of my DNA all over the ground. And so they'd bring me back to life.
Jared, did you find out how to fix your camera just so you could suck on that blue thing?
Nobody's hit the button and it worked this time. I'm a techno whiz.
Brett and I were arguing about dinosaurs one time.
Mm-hmm.
About how they weren't real. And
yeah, go on.
I think it was Brent. And I was like, You know, if there were dinosaurs everywhere, you'd find like fossils like in your backyard. So he's like, you don't find fucking rabbit bones just scattered around your backyard. I was like,
Rabbit fossils.
yeah, I was like, that's fair. I was like, that's a good point. I've never even found a rabbit bone, much less a fossil.
I've never even seen a rabbit.
We need to bring you to a petting zoo, Jared. You can meet a rabbit.
He's not allowed in there. Too many kids.
Yeah, they won't let me. It's not the kids, motherfucker.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D. And now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name's Brent, I'm the DM. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Let's kick off this list with number 1.
Yo, this is Tyler. I'm playing the front man, the wave surfing, rave blasting, Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
Hi, I'm number 2. It's A to the A to the R to the O to the N, and I'll be playing Dimmerok, the tiefling drumming bard.
I'm the third one. His name's Jared, and he plays Thrasher, who is a human and a barbarian.
And I can only count to 3, but this is Matt, and I play Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
I really wish I had said, let's kick off this list with number 1.
I mean, you could just put that in the beginning. It's not like you can't do that now.
I know,
Just chop that and put it in there.
but I'm not going to change that part.
I was about to say you got to do it, but leave that there.
He also already thinks he's the chosen one. We don't need to encourage him.
I am the chosen.
I know. I don't have to like it.
You just have to live in it.
This week I reached out to the cast of the Discount Heroes to get some questions because, damn man, 104 questions I guess is my limit. I couldn't think of anything that I wanted to know about you guys. And so I reached out to you and I got a couple of good questions. It turns out Matt and Jared had the same question. What is that question?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, Jared, you want to take it away?
All right, guys. What is a food combo that you've tried that doesn't seem like it should go together, but does?
Peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana sandwiches.
Matt, would you like to kick us off?
Ugh.
Is that a real thing?
It is, and it's delicious.
It's so delicious.
Have we done this question already and forgot? Because
Yes,
I'm getting some serious deja vu. We have?
we did. We also did crackers and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It was something that you used to eat that is gross now. I think that was the question.
Yeah, that was what they were talking about. This question is a totally different thing. I'm going to go with mustard on a breakfast sausage biscuit.
That sounds normal.
It doesn't have to be gross.
I don't think it's... No, I like it. I just never would have thought that it goes well together.
Mustard on meat and bread. I mean, that's...
Mustard and sausage?
But on a breakfast sandwich?
Come on, you're talking about a hot dog.
Mustard on a sandwich?
That's a hot dog. That's a breakfast dog.
That's not a breakfast hot dog. What the fuck do you think a glizzy is?
Y'all are out of your mind if you're going to say breakfast sausage and hot dogs are the same thing.
I'm just saying, you can't say mustard on a sandwich is crazy.
That would be like saying cereal is a soup.
No, it wouldn't. It's meat in between 2 pieces of bread.
We can't have this discussion.
No, they're wrong. Just don't worry about them, listeners. I apologize. So my strange food of the day today was apparently Kroger sells sushi. They hand roll sushi there. And they had a flamin' hot Cheeto crusted California roll. That was actually surprisingly good.
I told you it would be good.
It was pretty good.
Dude, I wanted that so bad.
That sounds good, actually.
He sent me a Snapchat. He was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I bet it's delicious.
Yeah,
and he was
me
like, I
too.
bet it's not, but I'll let you know soon.
I was showing everybody at the pool.
I got 5 steps away from the case and turned around. I was like, I can't go home not knowing the answer.
Was it good? Really?
It wasn't like life-changing, but it was good. Like, I thought it was going to be trash. It was good.
What's a life-changing one?
Yeah, what is life-changing?
I haven't found one yet.
Okay, your life's still the same.
I'll be honest with you, Matt. I thought for sure you were going to go with cornflakes and orange juice.
Fruity Pebbles and orange juice, actually.
The fuck?
Oh, that's what it was.
That's not weird. I used to do that in school all the time.
That's gross.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's because you're fucking weird.
No, it's because when they'd run out of milk, you'd be like, I still want my cereals.
No, I would say, I guess I'm not having cereal is what I would say.
You don't want cereal?
No, with orange juice.
Nah.
You wouldn't even try it? It's Fruity Pebbles with fruit juice. It's good.
Oh, one that was not good was pouring raw Gatorade powder into ramen.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I did it at your house, Matt, with Jared.
Yeah, I was there.
Disgusting.
I don't think I was part of that.
I have a feeling you were part of that.
You most certainly were part of that.
Certainly you were there. Certainly if a food crime of that magnitude is being committed.
If anyone on the planet was a part of that, it was you.
My coworker has been telling me to eat peanut butter and tuna mixed together.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
No. Certainly not.
Kill that coworker.
And eventually I just said I would, so he would stop telling me about it, because he was like, dude, I'm telling you, the doctor thought I was on steroids after I was eating this. I was like, no, he didn't say that. And so I just told him I tried it so that he would shut up about it. But no, I didn't try it.
What'd you say about it?
Why? Why would you do that?
I said that it was surprisingly good. That's all.
You motherfucker. You absolute motherfucker.
I hope he brings you a tuna peanut butter sandwich.
You should have reported him to HR is what you should have done.
I'm not going to do it.
Guys, there's a lot of recipes for tuna and peanut butter online.
He was
Ugh.
right.
No.
It's a thing, apparently.
I could do like a seared ahi with a peanut butter glaze. Like, that sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be delicious. But a canned tuna with some peanut butter mixed in? Fuck that.
Yeah, and you don't drain the tuna, so everything's like super soppy wet.
So you get nice peanut butter tuna water at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, can we please stop?
You get a little bits of dolphin in there. The dolphin really sets it apart.
I hate that dolphin safe tuna.
Oh, just honey on like almost anything, I think is pretty good actually.
Not weird though.
That's not weird at all. What are you?
But I didn't know until this year. It's been life changing. That's life changing.
See, there you go.
It's like finding out that mustard goes good on a sausage biscuit.
It's not like that.
Shut up. It's not like that at all.
Mustard doesn't go good on anything.
Mustard is really good.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
Mustard is delicious once you hit puberty. So if you don't like mustard, you probably haven't gone through puberty yet.
Ah, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Huh.
Yep, that's right. We knew you were a kid. All those dick pics you've been sending out, that's child porn. This is a sting, motherfucker.
I've been sending them to you.
I'm aware. The cops are on their way here, too.
Woo, woo, woo.
It's so weird. I've known you for 17 years. How are you still a child?
I'm Benjamin Buttons.
17 plus years. I'm a Benjamin Button kind of situation.
Okay, this is derailed quickly.
Sure is.
Yeah, unlike all our other questions where we stay on task.
What kind of food do you like? I've been sending you dick pics since I was a child. The cops are here.
Your balls ain't even dropped yet. I seen it.
I seen them.
Man, we go quick.
So listeners, send in your weirdest food combinations and Jared will try them all.
I thought you were going to say send in your dick.
No. Please don't. No, we have to edit that out because
Let us see your dick.
somebody, I'm not saying names, but somebody in the Discord will do it.
Discountdicks@gmail.com. All right, great answers, everyone. Or answers, everyone. All right, but let's go ahead and begin the game. This one was kind of hard to summarize. This one was pretty hard to summarize. I'll tell you that, guys. But here we are. Last week, our intrepid adventurers suffered the continued onslaught of assassins attempting to disrupt the second half of the show. They used foul magics to turn the crowd against each other, but Demarok sprinkled them with some magical glitter, quelling their magic. He then launched a belly ring ram attack at one of the air elementals. Thrasher summoned the spirits of ancestors and fallen roadies. Copes called upon fierce hippogriffs, and Nox conjured impassable barriers to protect Maverick from attacks. And then there was only one way for this show to end. With Copes riding a tidal rave on top of a bass guitar while towering icons of stone rose from the earth with clasped hands while Thrasher cuts Demarok's head off, but not really.
Wait, can we get the line real quick?
Who wants to see me die?
That's going to be my text tone.
Could you imagine?
And as the show wound down, our heroes waded into the throngs of assassins with Yagan, cutting them down with saxophone, hippogriff, axe, and song. As though they could, the assassins pushed ever forward. Our episode concluded with Yagan pushed back against Maverick, run through by one of the assassins, falling to the ground, dead. Oh, and I want to say that Demarok called that he was going to kill himself like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Saw it coming.
That was awesome. All right, if you guys remember, you had waded into the crowd of assassins. You were fighting them off. I think you've killed like 90-something of them.
104.
104, including the hippogriff's kills. And you watched as Yagan fended off multiple assassins and was pushed back, eventually being run through by one of the assassins, falling to the ground, dead. So I'll give you a moment to react to that if you want before I continue doing stuff. But Maverick is staring in shock at Yagan on the ground, dead.
Whoa.
Whoa, this bug dude's going crazy.
I thought you said everything faded into black.
Are we still there? If we're really there.
Yeah, did the memory end or are we still there?
I wanted it to keep going. That was just for cinematic effect, yeah.
Okay. So the assassins are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would grab Maverick immediately and fly him into the air with my boots and his wings. Maverick, we gotta go. And I would call to the other guys and try to get them to the front of the library, I think. My dudes.
Us.
Copes, Nox, Thrash. I got Maverick. Let's go to the library.
Okay, Yagan. I transform into a giant eagle and grab Yagan.
Oh no!
They do need his body.
Why is he always doing this?
What, dying? I don't know.
Do you throw his body into anybody's mouth?
No, there's no one I need to yet. I'm saving him.
No giant sea creatures.
Are the assassins still pursuing? Or they're still there?
It seems like they're kind of frozen. Like they're looking at Maverick, waiting for something.
Matt, it's kind of fucked up for you to bring up him throwing something into a giant mouth.
Oops. You're right, Jared. That's my bad.
Where's Rick, by the way? Just out of curiosity, where the fuck did Rick go?
Great question.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, fuck you, Matt. I forgot about that. Thank you, bro.
I got you, Tyler.
We finally united after 105 episodes.
Jared! What the hell?
So I think when we fly, or when we get to the door of the library, I look back on this scene and see that.
Oh, you don't get that far.
Oh, okay.
All right. You pick him up. You're flying. Everyone is arguing. It sounds like it's on the ground. You're kind of not sure what's going on as tremendous black flames burst forth from the ground, bathing the area in a bloody light. You feel a tremendous heat emanating from Maverick, Demarok, while you got a hold of him.
Ooh, this bug's hot.
His boyfriend just died, Demi. God, give him few minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's real hot. He's like getting real hot.
He looks super spooky.
I'm saying he's smoking.
You hear a sound like shattering glass, and a tremendous hum fills the air. It's really shaking you, Demarok, too, a lot.
What are the assassins wearing?
They're all wearing dark cloaks with hoods pulled over their heads.
I grab the closest one, and rip the cloak off.
Rip the cloak off.
It's a trident, isn't it?
It's a trident. I know it.
They're wearing the cloaks that you can't really tell what they are.
Some of them are trident. Not all of them, but about half of them.
And they're frozen?
They're looking towards Maverick. Let's say Demarok's still flying in the air.
I push him away from me midair. Has he gotten too hot, right?
He's getting too hot, yeah.
Guys, something's going on. Yeah, and I shove him out away from me midair.
He hangs in the air, limp, staring out at the ground, almost lifelessly. Remember, the hum is filling the air. It grows into a piercing shriek as Maverick raises his arms. And you feel the ground trembling beneath you as twisted chains break through the earth like sinister roots,
Maverick, you fuck.
lashing onto tridents in the crowd. And not the assassin tridents I was talking about. The tridents' forms begin to distort, shrouding themselves in darkness, twisted sides sprouting from their arms. They start to tear into the crowd, ripping them apart indiscriminately as a pillar of black flame pulses around Maverick.
Oh, maybe it's time to get the hell out of here.
Is this the same thing that attacked us when we were with Andy?
It's Maverick.
His emotions are out of control. He's angry, which means they're all angry.
He's been behind this the whole time. He's not angry, he's a traitor.
He was trying to kill himself?
No, he was trying to kill Yagan.
A fist cracks through the earth.
It's mine. So mad.
A heavy dark manacle on its wrist. As it grasps the ground, it pulls itself free. You see a lumbering muscular figure wearing suspenders cloaked in black fire. He angrily calls out at the four of you, but only a shrieking buzz sound emerges from its mouth.
Hey, Rick. Good to see ya.
Oh, God. Is it Rick? No.
It's Rick. Who else wears suspenders?
I told you guys he was fine.
He doesn't look fine.
Looking upward, you see the chains have reached upward towards Maverick hanging in the sky, lashing onto him. He's pulling them like the strings of a marionette, including the ones that are lashed to Rick.
Maverick, you have to stop this.
All right, you guys have to roll initiative now.
Can I use the hit dice to leave the brain plane?
What? We just used all our shit.
He knows that.
I do know that.
Please be low. Please be low.
Is it a please be low?
You don't want it to be high?
19 initiative.
4.
No.
Oh, he doesn't know what to do. That's right.
And I have nothing to do. All my hit dice are gone.
Fuck. It's a natural 20.
Well, he's going first.
Coach, you got a 4?
Yeah, I've used both my level 5s and 2 level 4s.
That's good.
Is that it? Because I have 1 first level spell slot.
Well, do something cool. There's no way you use that many slots.
Yeah, when you keep good track, you run out quick, you know?
But you should have a ton.
I've used a bunch.
I also got a 20. What's your dex?
5.
Oh, you go first.
I got a natural 20. I got a 25.
Damn, son.
Well, no, I have used a 3. Damn, I'm getting low too.
Yeah. But you're a giant eagle.
No, I retrospect that.
Oh, okay.
I meant to start with the scene, but I'm going to give a short little thing for you guys. All right. We return to Florglebuns, manically moving between your bodies. He hums a distressed whine as he frets over you. Oh, what do I need to do? I don't know. They don't look well. Where's this blood coming from? He mounts on top of Cope's face and begins maniacally slapping him, while yelling, "I'm sorry! I'm sorry!"
Look at
You
it.
take 1 damage, Copes,
Hey, man, come the fuck on.
in the brain plane.
Does he hit me in the head?
Yeah. And then we return to you guys. That was just a little humor break there.
Was that because I rolled the lowest, or you just wanted to give me a little extra damage?
Not you specifically.
Sorry, I forgot your birthday.
Did you?
No, I was there.
Oh, okay. You were there. All right, but return to you guys. So you guys roll. I got Nox 20, Thrasher 20, Demrock 19, and Copes 4.
Nox is 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason he just said the dice. He didn't give you his modifier.
I said natural 20 because it was a natural 20 and I was excited. I'm sorry.
Nah.
All right, Nox is first.
Okay, so this giant, you said it was a giant form of Rick that burst out of the ground, right?
Yeah.
And he looks pissed.
Yeah, looks pissed. Some kind of tremendous hum emanating from his mouth as he calls out. He looks angry. He hasn't done anything explicitly hostile, but it looks like he's about to.
Yeah, he just hasn't gone yet. Okay, I'm gonna pull out. I have I can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to pull it up. The Rod of Chains that I got that allows me to cast Hold Monster once a day.
Oh wow, it's been a while since you got that.
I used it once on the boat, but by my note-taking situation that we talked about, it's not the easiest to find. But I pull out this rod that's just wreathed in different chains, and as I point it at him, like, Rick, you just need to just cool off and hold on, and we'll get this all figured out, man. And more chains are going to rip up through the ground, kind of like they have been, but they're going to be purple chains, and they're going to kind of just pull up and wrap around him.
Oh, okay.
And try to cast Hold Monster on him.
That's an oddly appropriate use in this circumstance, imagery-wise. So he's going to have disadvantage on that roll. So what does he need to get? Did I give you a number? Because I don't remember what that specific item was, but...
I'm 95% sure it was a DC 17.
A Wand of Binding. 5 charges to cast Hold Monster. Alright. Disadvantage?
That is going to be a Wisdom saving throw.
So he fails with a 10 total.
Oh, thank God. So he is paralyzed for up to a minute, but at the end of each turn, he can make another Wisdom save.
Okay. It's wrapped in chains, frozen. And remember, there are other things in this fight too, but those are more generalized. I'm not going to individually do anything with any of those creatures, necessarily.
Okay.
But they're still part of this fight too. Keep that in mind. The other tridents moving forward.
Right. All right, that may hold him back for a minute, but we gotta get the hell out of here or do something.
I think we need to run.
I got a bad idea.
I assumed that.
Let's Thrasher's turn if you want to take it now. But
If you guys got a better plan, I'm open to interpretation, but I see something that looks like it needs to get hit with an axe. I hit it with an axe.
I'm gonna hit Rick with an axe.
Hey, Thrasher, you're gonna like this one. So he is paralyzed, which means they fail any strength or dex save throw. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack hits is a critical.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, Thrasher likes that a lot. Thrasher likey. Yeah. Gonna run up there and see if I can hit him with my axe. Does a 16 hit?
no, it doesn't hit.
Are you kidding me?
Thrasher, you hit my chains.
It just misses.
You're supposed to hit him.
All right, let's try again. Does a 26 hit?
That's for sure hits.
All right, and it's a critical. And of course, I made my axe all fiery.
Mhm.
That goes without saying.
Uh-huh.
And I'm raging. We already knew that, yes.
You gotta say the catchphrase.
Which one?
It ruins it if I say it.
I rage.
I just, Thrasher has so many great catchphrases. I rage. Let's open up this pit. Thanks, man.
Alright, how much damage you do?
32.
Significant blow.
Nice.
Shame I only hit him once.
You snap one of his suspenders.
Oh no, Treasure. It's gonna piss him off.
You're not my Rick.
He opens his mouth and a pierced shrieking emits from it.
See, guys, I told you that doesn't sound like Rick, right?
It does not.
Never heard Rick shriek like that.
Then it's Demarok's turn.
Okay, are you guys sure that Rick's after us and not just all the bad guys? Because we're not the bad guys.
No, he just looks scary.
Hey, I want to cast Enemies Abound on Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
You got to beat a 17.
Intelligence. He rolled a 17 and gets a +1, 18.
Oh.
So can I use a reaction on myself?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think you can use a reaction on not your turn.
Yeah, you use reactions anytime in the... Because it's a reaction to something that happened.
Yeah, which can occur on your turn or someone else's. Yeah, you can use a reaction on your turn.
Usually you do use reactions not on your turn.
Yeah, because you can, like, if somebody counterspells me, I can counterspell them back as a reaction.
Yeah, as long as you haven't used a bonus action, I think, or something like that. Well, either way, you could do it.
Okay. Use dissonance. I roll a d8. He subtracts half of the number rolled.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
5. So he subtracts 2.
2 from the number rolled, so you got a 16.
Yes!
Nice.
Nice.
All right. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time it takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, though.
Okay. Remember, he's currently paralyzed.
Damn it. Yeah.
All right, so he looks fearful. Enemies are all over, everywhere. And it would be Rick's turn now. So he's paralyzed. He can't do anything until the end of his turn, where he's going to get a new save against the... We'll roll for the hold monster first. He has to get a 17. And he's got a +5. 22.
Oh, jeez. Well, it got us one turn.
Hey, that'll do.
As he breaks free of one set of chains, looks around wildly at all the enemies surrounding him, and then he gets a new save against your Enemies Abound, right?
No, only when he takes damage.
Not at the end of each of his turns?
Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on its success.
Nice.
Okay, well, he still lost a whole turn from the hold monster, so...
It must choose its attack at random. Anything it can see within range.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, well, that lost its turn. Now it is the creatures surrounding you guys. I'm going to make a generalized attack roll that's going to apply to each of you, and you'll take some damage, possibly. I'm going to say this. You see that even some of the tridents seem reluctant to hit you. Like, some of them start to applaud a little bit when they see you.
Oh, because they love us so much.
They remembered the show.
We've softened their hearts.
Yeah. So they all have disadvantage on their attack rolls. But they have a +8 to it. Nox. Natural 1 against Nox.
Yes.
Ooh, nice, bud.
Barely misses.
Against Thresher, probably a miss. 12.
That's a miss.
Against Demarok, ooh, a 20.
No! Oh, bro.
One of them was like, wait, he didn't actually die.
That was the one guy in the crowd. He was all pissed off.
Against Copes, 10.
Nice.
Okay, so you only take 10 damage, slashing and piercing damage. Ooh. How's everybody doing, by the way?
I'm here.
I'm doing good. I don't have to work tomorrow.
I mean, health-wise.
And you can reduce that by 2d6.
Oh, I can roll that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had 10 damage minus 7. I only take 3 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Does that guy say anything when he hits Demi? Like, I want to see you die?
Why did you kill him right the first time?
Any of those guys move in front of Big Scary Rick?
I mean, they're all just kind of closing in. They're attacking indiscriminately people who are part of the crowd, you guys, and they weren't attacking Rick, obviously, but they're kind of all over.
Okay. Well, with that, enemies abound. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it's able to.
Okay.
So I don't know if he swipes at a few of them.
Sure, why not? He hits and connects, and he deals 28 damage, and poof, into a burst of smoke goes one of the tridents.
Oh, Lord.
Boom. Poofed him.
Explosion of radiant light dispels the creature.
Maybe he is on our side. He hit the bad ones.
There's a chance.
All right, Copes, it's your turn. Demarok, you take 1 damage suddenly.
Largo!
He's not paralyzed anymore,
He's not paralyzed anymore, but he is currently enemies abounded.
but he's probably got pretty good AC, huh?
It hasn't been reduced by anything.
I'm gonna launch a guiding bolt at him. I was gonna do something else, but I don't think I would hit. I don't think.
Oh, by the way, everyone gets an inspiration from the greatest show on the planet.
Nice.
Ooh.
Put it on my sheet.
Thank you.
I did not know there's a box for it. That's cool. It's a little dragon in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Copes leans down and he's gonna just yell, I hope I can guide your way home. As my guiding bolt builds through my horns and I blast it at him.
All right.
That is a 19.
That's a hit.
Nice.
So, and then it does 16. And damn, that's pretty good, actually.
Nice.
Oh, it's almost max, but I get +4. Damn, that's almost max damage. So, 16 damage.
Hey, and
The next person gets advantage or something.
yeah, that's right.
And he rolls against enemies abound.
Jared, are you proud that was the shortest turn I've ever taken?
You did great.
You got a 15 only. That's still a fail.
Not good enough.
Surrounded by enemies. Nox's turn.
Okay, so we've got all the little guys, and Rick definitely seems to be the biggest issue. As he's been hit, does it look like it's affecting him? I know when we fought the big version of the Maverick earlier, it was like getting bigger as we hit him.
Rick seems to be definitely affected by these attacks.
Okay, perfect. Oof, I don't have a lot, but I'm gonna try to use my Staff of Power. I only have a few charges left, but I can use 1 charge to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. So I am going to attack that on the Maverick. Or, I'm sorry, on Rick. You make a spell attack roll, and on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. And they can make a Constitution saving throw. So just kind of to hopefully drain some of his power.
Dang.
In his Mondo form. So that is a spell attack roll with advantage from the guiding bolt, a 19.
19, that's a hit.
Nice.
So just kind of summon this just cloud of darkness and kind of smog that we've seen around as it blasts out of the tip of the staff and just kind of gathers around him, kind of pulling him down a bit, making him almost weighed down. So try to protect us a little bit. It does not deal any damage though. So at the end of each of his turns, he can make a con save.
Oh, okay. So he's weakened by this. It shrunk him a little bit.
Now's your chance. Just kill him quick.
Nice.
I'm going to back away. I don't know how close I am to Rick, but I'm going to back up a little bit if I am close. I never attacked him, so I don't think I'm that close.
No, you're not that close. Okay, so he rolled a new save. He only got a 15 again, so he's still bounded. And it's Thrasher's turn.
Recklessly. Dang it, 16 again.
That's a miss. 16's a miss.
Jeez, Thrasher.
Reckless again, 23 instead of a crit fail.
23 hit.
My goodness.
Those rolls were 2, 6, 1, and 13.
You are going to get us killed, Thresher.
There's a distinct possibility.
Skate better.
17 damage. Dang it. Rolled a 2 on my D12.
He looks pretty injured, but he's still pissed. He opens his mouth, emitting that familiar shriek that you're so used to from Rick. That is Demarok's turn.
I fly down towards the ground, and as I'm doing so, I reach in my bag and pull out a giant goat horn and toss it to the ground as it becomes the goat of terror.
I don't necessarily want to be this guy, but don't you have to wait a week between uses of this thing?
This one can't be used until 15 days, but I haven't used the goat of terror.
Have not? Okay, well, it's not worth looking into right now. Go ahead.
I use the goat of traveling and the goat of prevail. There are 3 different timers. I have them counted. Basically, while I'm on it, the goat radiates a 30-foot radius of terror. Any creature hostile to you that starts its turn in the aura must succeed DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be frightened of the goat for a minute.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that and tell my compatriots they can get on the goat.
Does the goat move, or does it just stay there?
Yeah, it's a goat. Let's see.
But it's so scary looking.
I guess it doesn't say it can move.
Yeah, but there's a specific goat that does move.
It says it radiates a 30-foot radius aura of terror while you were riding it.
Oh, this is the one where you pulled the horns off of it.
You said you were going to look into it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to mention the horns. I just wanted the terror part. Has it been 15 days since we were in that fairyland? That's where I used it.
I think it's the same day right now. You've been in the brain plane.
Oh, no, because after we pulled the deck of many things, we stayed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you pulled the horn in the other
When we pulled the deck of many things.
is that then? Against
Yeah, because I used it to fight death.
you did pull it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks then.
Oh.
I think it may have been exactly 15
Yep.
days if
Yep.
you came back the same day. 2 weeks plus 1 day.
Aha! I still win.
All right. You have a goat of terror.
Oh, then I will use its horns if I need to. Really, I just want to go to terror. And
Is that too much to ask?
yeah.
We all want to go to terror.
Oh, is that an action? Yes, of course. Okay, that's my turn then.
Do you have a catchphrase or something when you throw the goat?
Turtlebunga!
God dang it.
And I tossed out my goat horn.
See, you brought it back. You brought it back to be great.
You like that, guys? I just came up with it.
Excellent. It's now Rick's turn. Rick is seeing enemies everywhere, so he's gonna make a roll against the goat fear. He has to get a 15 or better. He did. He is not afraid of no goats. He saw it earlier.
Did you say the goat fear?
Fear. Goat fear. Goat fear.
The what?
The goat fear.
Goat fear.
Goat fear.
Goat and fear.
Nobody salute this goat.
He's going to attack. He has to attack randomly. Alright, and he will do so. This is his first actual kind of turn that he's getting to take. So I'm going to roll a d6. On a 5 or a 6, he's attacking one of the other things around him other than you guys.
Okay.
It's a Demarok.
Oh.
I put him in order.
No, it should be Thrasher. Because Tyler, then me, then Thrasher. We said our number at the beginning.
No more arguing.
If it's not me, then he does have disadvantage.
I'm number 2.
I have you in initiative order right now. That's funny.
We did say our numbers at the beginning.
We said our numbers.
Against one of the enemies, against another one of the enemies. So only one attack against you guys. Whips his chains around wildly, swinging them like whips.
He's only going to deal half damage on weapon attacks that use strength.
And he's got disadvantage.
From not attacking you, is that right? That's a hit against the bad guys, hit against the bad guys, and then against Demarok. That may be a miss right there. That's only a 14 to hit.
We didn't hear that.
He yelled, I have 15 AC, baby.
Yeah!
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
As Rick attacks wildly in the surrounding area.
I whip my chains back and forth. I whip my chains back and forth.
Yeah, he's doing that. All right, totally ineffective turn on Rick. He's still fucked up by all this magic. He's going to roll against enemies abound. He fails again.
All right.
He also rolls against Rave Enfeeblement. Con save.
15.
Does not pass.
So he's still enfeebled.
17.
Dang, you guys are shutting this guy down for not having anything to... not having any of your stuff.
We're using all our extra shit.
I got exit.
All right. Goat of Terror is in effect.
Ah!
Raging insects are still attacking indiscriminately, but they're going to have disadvantage yet again from the Goat of Terror's effect. So against Nox, nat 20 versus 11, so you an 11.
I'll take the 11. Yeah. No, that doesn't quite hit.
Against Thrasher, that's a 12. That's a miss for sure. Against Demarok, dang, 10. I want to hit somebody so bad.
Misses.
Here it comes. I know it's coming.
Against Copes,
Here it comes.
21.
Yeah.
Oh,
We knew that was going to happen.
is that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Can I woe that?
I don't know. Do you? It's a.
Well, we know Matt can.
Oh, that was funny. It's a 21 to hit you, so you would know if woe is gonna help you there.
And roll a d6. And my DC 17.
So you'd have to roll a 4 or better if you want to do it.
I mean, I do. I can do it 3 times.
All right.
Here we go.
I think this is the second time you've used it recently. Go ahead.
I used it once in the brain plane earlier, so I get. Damn it. All right, I use it again. I get one more go.
I don't think it works like that.
Has that ever worked for you?
Never. Not one time.
Ooh, you take 16 slashing and piercing damage.
That hurts me.
Reduce it by 2d6.
My man.
Demarok, you take 1 damage for some reason.
Largo!
Do I roll the 2d6, Jared?
Jared, just roll the 2d6 in the future so people stop asking if they should roll it.
You got it, boss.
Oh, that's by 10.
Nice.
How much was it by? 15?
Yeah, 15. So you only take 5 damage.
Nice. Thank you, Jared.
We are unkillable.
You guys are doing really good against this fight. I didn't think it was going to go so well for you. I didn't think you had enough for it to go this well.
Yeah, I'm a really good tank.
Nox, it's your turn.
I don't get a turn?
Oh, sorry, it's Cope's turn.
Opportunity knocks.
Fine.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, if I don't get a turn.
If he has to.
Do I have any wild shapes left? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I think he used 2.
I think I only have 2.
You could always spend hit dice.
I don't have any.
Yep.
Yeah, but doesn't that do damage to me right now? Yeah, shut up. Don't smile at me like that.
I don't know. I keep rolling. Demarok, you take 1 damage for some reason. I keep rolling a d4 to see who's taking 1 damage.
Largo!
It's been Demarok 3 times in a row.
Brent, there are other things to attack besides him, right?
That's true, yes.
And I assume they have a lower DC than him.
That's an assumption you could make.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my Rod of Lordly Might.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go for it. See if I can roll well. I'm going to press button number 3. That turns it into a spear. This gives me a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to stab it into Rick's big toenail.
Okay. Ouch.
So what is that? Just a strength roll +3?
Yeah, +3, yeah.
13.
13, it deflects off of his toenail
But I'm using my inspiration.
to get advantage.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That didn't have any plus on it. 13 plus 3, 16.
Oh. So 16. Yeah. That's fair.
16 just misses.
Thank you, Matt. That's a good call. All right, so I need a 14 to hit this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, 21.
Hey, that's a hit.
He's so good with this axe.
Nice.
So I pull out the Rod of Lordly Might, spin around in my hands. It turns into a spear, and I stab it directly into his big toe.
That hurts.
And I don't know what the damage is on that thing. I think it's just a spear.
It's a D8 plus 3 plus your strength if you got any.
I don't. So D8 plus 3. Oh, God. So that's 4 damage.
Oh.
Dang.
But I'm going to use Drain Life, which is why I really wanted this to hit. When you hit a creature with a melee attack using the rod, you can force the target to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, the target takes an extra 46 necrotic damage, and you gain half points equal to that to your health.
Ooh.
So he's got to be DC 17.
17 with what kind of... He rolled a 1.
Constitution saving throw. So that's pretty much a crit for me, right?
Yeah, it's not really how it works, but he failed for sure.
Okay, so I roll 4d6. Damn. Okay, that's not bad.
Oof.
So 4 plus 17 total.
It's just 17, I think.
Well, 4 for your original hit. Yeah, and then you get, how much of that do you get back?
I get half of it back.
Nice.
So that's 8 back.
Yes.
Nice.
Dang. Enemies abound roll. Fail. Still sees enemies everywhere.
This guy is struggling.
I should have lied and said he had more intelligence. God damn. Alright, and then...
I like that rod.
That's pretty dope.
You see the color return to him for just a moment, and he struggles against the chains binding his arms before he's quickly resumed, like he's subsumed in the fire once again, and he turns to face you yet again. Alright, Nox, it would be your turn now.
Okay. You said the Maverick guy, he's up in the air, right?
Yes.
I'm going to try to turn my attention towards him. Actually, I'm going to attack the chains that are coming off of him. I want to see if I can try to break through some of these chains.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull out my scimitar and swing at those.
Alright. You gonna just a normal attack roll, or what are you doing here?
I'm going to do 2 attacks. One will be a booming blade, and then one will be a regular attack.
Okay.
Or it'll be with the staff of power, not the scimitar. I'm sorry. First is a crit fail. That's a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh, no.
And the second one is a 25
that's a hit for sure.
Nice.
for 11 damage.
11 damage. Alright, the chains you attack shatter. Were you trying to go for one that Rick was attached to, or just like any?
Yeah, I would think so, if that's okay. All right, that's definitely the connection I'm looking for.
Okay. The chain shatters. You see Rick, startled, looks around him for a moment. The black flames recede. But he looks around in fear. He sees only enemies.
Oopsie.
As you see him struggling to pull the other chain off of his arm.
I think the Maverick's controlling him.
And then it's Thrasher's turn.
Got it.
All right, so we think the Maverick's the one that's in charge here?
I have no idea.
Then why'd you say that if you don't have any idea? That's just a weird thing to say.
Because that's what Nox went for. That was Nox. This is Matt. If you'd rather talk to Max, I can get him.
Guys, do I keep hitting him or should I go for Maverick?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I don't know what's going on.
There's chains attaching Rick to Maverick.
There is one currently.
I'm gonna cut it.
All right, make a couple attack rolls.
22 and a 13.
Do you imagine you have to move past Maverick to do that?
Probably.
Well, he's compelled to take an opportunity attack.
Well, no, I'm standing right with Maverick and I'm trying to cut chains that are on him. I could just cut it from where I'm standing, can't I?
13 doesn't crack the hard chain, but
Okay.
how much damage do you do?
It's an automatic crit since it's a...
Just do some damage.
Yeah, you can't blame me for trying.
There's your good roll.
So that's on 23.
You shatter the chain.
Yeah.
Maverick looks around with crazy eyes.
Bug guy's losing it.
Brent, that was good video work.
Yeah. Did you like that? Sorry, I said.
Yeah, I enjoyed that personally.
No one appreciated that.
And Aaron, I appreciate you just continuing to use that phrase. Please never stop.
I said Maverick, but I meant Rick. But Rick is looking around with crazy eyes because these enemies abounded still. Demrock, it's your turn.
We did everything we could. We showed you all the joy and compassion and humor in humans, and you still treat us this way? And I raise my fist into the air and use my elemental ring to cast chain lightning on him.
Ooh.
It casts 3 bolts of lightning. The 2 other bolts can go towards 2 of the assassin trident.
Okay.
They make a dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
Maverick first. He gets a 16.
That's a fail.
All right, and the other 2, that is a 22 and a 13. One of those passes. So, okay.
Okay, 1 fail. They take 10d8 lightning damage.
Jesus.
29 and 24.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
53 damage.
Look at those rolls. God. Damn.
Nice.
And on a failed save, they take half as much.
Gotcha. All right. Lightning crackles through the chains as you strike Maverick with a lightning bolt. Yeah, you see it surge and spread through the chains, running from his fingers down to the minions that he's controlling. It does a significant amount of damage. You see many of the tridents lie in clumps on the ground, burned. The figure of Maverick hangs smoking in the air.
Attaboy, Demi.
Yeah, they just tasted my bug zapper.
Haha. Looks like you gathered some of that lightning that you got struck with like 9 times on the ship.
I've been saving it.
Maverick raises up its arms and chains launch from its body. Everyone has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't I automatically pass these?
When? What?
Don't I?
What? You gotta have something feasible.
Don't I?
Oh, I have advantage on saving throws.
Can I see it coming?
You can see this one coming.
9.
No, 19.
23.
11.
Oh no, I have proficiency. So I had rolled a nat 1.
So Thrasher and Nox, you pass.
You're never gonna catch me.
Copes and Dimrock, chains wrap around you, dealing 16 damage. You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
God, I'm glad I healed.
Do I have to make that if I'm dead?
No.
Oh gosh.
I kind of got lucky. Dimrock goes exactly to 0 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you said you got lucky. I was like, how is that lucky?
Thrasher, you take 1 damage from something.
Ow. That would have been so funny if it would have been Timmy.
Nat 20 on my wisdom saving throw. 28.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
You feel for just a moment uncontrollable grief, but you realize you got nothing to be sad about, I think.
Yeah, I love it here.
Why are you so happy, Copes?
I know. Kind of got to look on the other side of things and realize it wasn't so bad.
Exactly to 0 hit points. Does something happen? Do I get to do something right?
Yeah, technically I can tell you you get an action, and I think that's part of the rules anyway. Isn't that right? Or is it normally you're just unconscious?
I think that's just a you thing.
No, normally you're just unconscious.
Yeah, I let you take an action, but
it's very cool what you do, and you're very handsome. So
yeah, but so right, since you're at 0, go ahead and make that saving throw to see if you're filled with uncontrollable grief.
Nat 1.
That's another nat 1.
Oh,
Got a
my
5.
God.
Timmy, get your shit together.
only are you dead, you're really upset about it.
So I'm filled with grief. Okay, instead of taking my action, then
In all fairness, you should be filled with grief.
I think I will kill myself. Y'all gonna watch me die. And then I stab myself with my chainsword.
Damn it.
You don't even have to roll for that.
Okay. That's my last action, is to finish it off.
You tumble to the ground.
No.
You didn't make me roll for it when I offed myself either. What the fuck?
Yeah, why would I make you roll for something that I want?
You got a weird fetish, man.
All right, Demarok tumbles to the ground. Limp.
Timmy, that was stupid.
Chains flail around wildly in the area now. Like it's an ongoing hazard. It is now Rick's turn. Who's the nearest one to Rick? Oh, he doesn't have enemies abound anymore.
Am I still grabbed?
Yes, you are still grabbed.
Okay.
By chains, right?
Yeah, you said it.
Well, then I wish I had remembered, because you were attached to those chains when they got electrified.
No, that was after. It really was after.
No, it was after.
Okay, I believe. Wait, is he lying?
No.
Because didn't he shot the chain lightning and then Maverick shot the chains down?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he was a poser. He was copying.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I remember now. Okay.
I love that you thought I was lying though.
Well, I have to be so conscious because Demarok was lying the last session about how many people illusory chorus affects.
He's been lying every session.
He constantly lies. He goes back and changes the recording.
That is fair.
All right, but who's next to Rick? Now that Demarok is unconscious, Rick can finally see who is who around him.
I mean, I'm assuming me.
I just broke a chain, so I imagine I'm probably close.
Yeah, I cracked a chain, so I'm right there.
I haven't moved and now I am stuck.
He grabs a hold of Thrasher. He's like, Thrasher, you don't know how horrible it was. I got to see everything. We have to get out of here. It's going to get so much worse.
I'm sorry you saw all that, but we gotta help him.
The memories keep going. We're going to see something else. It's not safe here. He kills everybody.
Rick, you get out of here if you need to get out of here, but I'm sticking around.
He's like, you're not listening to me. I saw what happens. They killed everybody here. You can't change what happened.
I think you should listen to him.
No, but maybe we can understand. Maybe we can help him understand. We can help him change.
I don't know if you can do that, but I know we're almost at the end of the line. His memory doesn't go on much longer than this. Like, look, I'm gonna move back. I don't think there's anything to see here, but I'll stay near if you need help. He doesn't move for now.
I understand, but you go ahead and get out of here if you need to, man. I came in here to get through it, and I'm getting through it.
Okay, we cut back to Flarglepuns. What's going on? Demarok's not breathing. There's blood everywhere, specifically around his pants. What do I do? He looks around the room, looking for anything, something that could help him in this situation. Starts rifling through your pockets. He tosses some healing potions to the side. He's like, no, this isn't what I want. It's useless.
Am I losing the healing potions?
Maybe we'll get there, but and then his eyes are drawn to the glowing pool around him.
I'm drowning.
Don't do it, Flargle.
So he starts dragging your body over to the pool,
Flargle.
and he's like, I don't know what else to do. I hope you forgive me for this. And he shoves your open mouth directly into the pool.
Demi, do an outro drowning in the pool.
Drowning. I don't know if I can do that. How would I do that?
You just do it like you're swimming, but you're underwater and you want to come up.
This is Demirok.
Wow.
Oh, that's good. I couldn't do. This is the rock.
You sound stupid.
I know.
You it sounds like a ghost, a spooky ghost.
You do it for me.
I can't do Demarok.
Yeah, you can.
This is totally unrelated. Drowning Thrasher.
Well, now you guys just know you got to get me drowning at the end of an episode at some point.
Okay.
Thank you, listeners, for listening to our very special 4th of July episode. We hope you had a great 4th of July a couple weeks ago. As much as we had a great time recording this 4th of July episode, we hope you'll join us next week on Thursday, every Thursday, in fact. You can find us on your favorite podcast platform of choice. You can also join us on the Discord server, where you can chat with us and other fans of the show. Other than Thrasher, we've also got an Instagram page where we're pretty active and posting D&D memes, so you can follow us there, searching for Discount Heroes on Instagram. And as always,
Happy 4th of July. Oh.
thanks for listening to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are.
Where we're proud to be
An American,
where
we
are
are
free.
The man that died, the gay that
Next to you and the friend Rick still today.
Oh, there ain't no doubt. I
love
love
this
you. I bless
My roommates are so confused.
So are our listeners.
I'm still drowning. I'm drowning.
Good job. Nice save there, Tyler.
I got you, buddy.